Hello, this is Eternal Plays Final Fantasy 1. We have 3 crystals lit, 1 more to go. But we of course will have some stuff to do first before we can even go to the location where the final crystal is waiting for us, the Crystal of the Air. Actually, we're gonna go back into Onrac again. You know a bit probably talked to this guy before, but we're going to talk to him once more because he has a bit of important information about what we're going to do right now. This guy.
Hi, my name's Cap. You want to hear about the shining object I saw? I think it came down somewhere near the waterfall to the north. No one believes me, but I think it was some kind of mechanical creature.
Mechanical creature of some sort. So he said something about the waterfall to the north. You say there's like it's sort of something in here? Yeah. This is our next destination. We're going to go in the river, row our canoe up here. And we'll see what kind of thing is in there. So we go over the canoe, just follow the water, all the way up to the waterfall. Then we'll see what we'll find. And let's get ambushed, of course. I mean, of course when you're up to something, enemy's gonna take your attention. Even the crocodile now that was really deadly before is kind of meeting its match now. But I really need a new weapon for the poor white wizard. That mithril hammer is getting kind of old now. And, let's just keep that sword, coral sword. So let's go inside this waterfall here. Waterfall cavern. Yeah. Here we have some stuff that we want to do. The first thing we want to do, actually, is just to find our way through here. Because this place can be quite a maze. But if you're playing this game as well, just follow the lines where I'm going. First, of course, you want to go up. In the first crossroads here, you will take to the left. Next crossroad here, continue left. And we'll fight some undead enemies. Mummies, king mummies, mummy and daddy mummies, I guess. The uncle mummies. This is a preemptive attack, so we can attack full round first. 2 hits from both the wizards doesn't do it. Anyways, we continue left, go up. Enemies, nightmare, single horse. Gallops on my face. I still one-shot it though. Victory for us. So we go up. We take to the left here. Yeah. Clay golems. I don't know what clay golems are doing in this kind of place, because I would say clay golems, they kind of won't really like the water. Let's test our new spell called Blizzaga. Oh, that's a cool animation. And pretty decent damage too. Just need to hit last clay golem, like that. Whoa, he doesn't like ice for sure. Then again, we come here, we go to the left. Continue the road until next crossroads. Now this one is a tough nut. Here you have 4 roads. Top right, basically straight up, top left, and bottom left. Bottom left is nothing. Bottom right goes to upway, which gives you nothing, and top one also does nothing. Go up to the top left. After you fight some more enemies, of course. I mean, you can have a Final Fantasy game without random encounters, can we? So we take care of them. Good job for us. Go to top left. Now we come to another section here again. But of course we're getting ambushed by freaking mummies. I don't know what the hell the mummies really have, I think, against us, but I don't know. Smack, smack, slash, slash. Oh, that stuff. It just has a funny noise. It's like such a weak weapon, and yet it does pretty average damage. Now this intersection here. Don't go up. Up is not really gonna give you anything. Instead, head straight down. Basically follow the way straight down all the way until you get to a special room. Yes, this horse wants to gallop on me. Oh well. So we continue down, just keep going down, follow the road. Here we have the room. Of course we'll find some enemies. Whoa, 9 birds. Let's actually use the giant's gloves here. No, not the giant gloves, the gauntlets. And, actually, never mind. Why do we use gauntlets this one? Use the gauntlets on the white wizard, of course. And we do the same here. 3 Tandaras. Hopefully I can attack first on one of them. Oh, you can try to petrify me, you stupid bird. Never mind, 1 gauntlet is enough. Wizard Staff! This is cool! Can't be equipped by our lovely white wizard, but it can be equipped by our black wizard. And look at that! Now this is a cool stuff. It has this, can use confuse on use, but it has increased attack power as well for our lovely black wizard, so we will take that. Ribbon, we know about that. Ribbon basically doesn't really gain much more of us doesn't really give us much more defense in terms of physical defense, but this one increases our special defense basically against magical attacks by a lot. So we want to equip them when we can. 2 horses, okay. Let's see how they like thunder and lightning. They like to gallop on the face. You just snort on me, that's not good. You don't snort on people. Shock you a bit. I didn't like that. Oh, a lot of gil. So much gil from that one. Get away, robot. More gil. Move, thank you. More gil, and the last chest contains a defender. Defender is a weapon, a sword. Again, it does blink when used, but let's just use it. It has better attack power. Let's talk to this one.
I have been waiting. Take this cube, Tiamat Flying Fortress, please.
Tiamat, the Flying Fortress. Has this something to do with the actual... Oh. Bzz, rrr. Bzz, rrr. Can this have something to do with the Crystal of Air, you think? Tiamat and the Flying Fortress. I'm starting to wonder here. Maybe there is something about this. I don't know. Let us not figure out too much about this. And instead, let's just get out of here. We have done the thing we are come to do. Let's go and use exit. Now we're done here. Let's just use the Kano and go all the way back to the shores on the western part on the bottom here to get back to our lovely airship. And then we're going to be traveling to the northeastern part of this world. Just going to take care of these hellhounds first. Wow, that's a cool looking sword. Big and green. Oh. Now, they're gonna go to a new place. They should might just go to the left, actually, never go to the right. This place right here is our next destination. So you could go to the far right if you're just gonna go the world map that way. The faster way is just to go this way. Now, just like the other places, this place here can't really land in other good places, so we have to do some travel. Quite the annoying thing to travel, so there's no way to land around here. We need to go to the north, across to the lake. Yeah, look at this distance we have to travel. Come on here. Look how I have to travel. We have no choice but to travel from this distance. But that's just how it is. That's just kind of like the difficulty thing, I guess, they added with this game. I don't know. It is a bit frustrating for sure. But we just have no choice. We have to obey. We just walk all the way from the north down to this town at the bottom here. Of course, we'll be facing some foes we have been facing before. We have ordinary trolls and minotaur zombies, and as I said before, if you face undead enemies, they are weak to all the attacks, but they're also weak to fire. Fire always works good against undead. Unless of course they're like blazing undead, but that would be kind of weird. The trolls doesn't like fire either. They're not undead for sure though. Okay, I hope the random bells won't be as regular as this one, or I won't be making it down this city before we have to end this part. Let's hope I can throw this bell fast. Gigas still hits pretty hard. Let's see if I like the fire though. Oh, he actually survives. Impressive. I mean, these foes you can meet as early as after you get the boat. Because back then they'll be super hard to fight. But man, the XP they give you at the time is really awesome. Just need to be healing and keeping yourself alive. Are you gonna face them again? Nah, just gonna attack with this. Okay, let's see, get the Blizzaga turn again. No, I can attack first. Okay, they don't like the ice attacks. Let's just stick with the Blizzaga for this time. Hope the Black Wizard will be able to attack earlier as before. Winter Wolf. Winter means cold. I don't think cold likes the heat, so let's just throw it a Faragon. And the Warrior and Thief are getting really heavy in terms of damage. Wow, that's the first triple-digit hit from the White Wizard. That's impressive. The White Wizard will still hit pretty hard with their Ice Storm. Milda goes up in level, she is now level 37. Got there on Black level 8. Still, I think it's level 40 if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's higher than 40 as well, but I think the last level is level 40. Novosaurus is pretty tanky. It'll take 2 hits. But we take it up. Stun goes from level. Same with Steven as well. And I get another random battle straight off. Towards zombies. Yeah, we know the deal. These are undead. Let's see if you survive this. They don't. Then he goes up in level, we get a Great Axe. Well, I need to check the Great Axe, I know it's not that good. And here we are! So we do another random battle against some Gigases. Gigas, I don't know how it's pronounced. Gigas or Gigas. I would just say Gigas, but maybe it's Gigas. Gigas is more about Giga. Like in terms of size, and Gigas is actually a type of creature. Anyways. Now let's enter this town here, but just want to give you a little thing before I go into here. This is important for you people who have been now to the Sunken Shrine like I have in the last few parts. If you haven't picked up the Rosetta Stone in the Sunken Shrine, which I did in 2 parts ago, you might want to go backtrack to Sunken Shrine and get it, because if you go here without the Rosetta Stone, you will have facing some problems. You will notice that yourself. And this is Lufenia. Lupakamitu? You can't really talk with them, yeah. Lupakamitu? Yeah, something like that, yeah. I agree. Can buy full life here, but we can't use that yet. But full life, damn sure get it. I would say it's the best restorative spell ever. And this one as well is really cool. That's the best multi-target spell in the game, Flare. It's non-elemental and it is awesome. Full life, you will heal, you will restore someone to life with full health. Really awesome spell. Yeah, so I talked about the Rosetta Stone. Well, seeing these people who can't really communicate with us, this is one of the reasons why you must go and get the Rosetta Stone, but even with the Rosetta Stone that won't really help us. So now we have to actually go and backtrack all the way back to the issue again. You see, the Lufenians, they speak a language that is basically forgotten by most of the people living in this world. And the only way to do that is basically to get to code their language by using some sort of ancient mechanism. We have the tablet, the Rosetta Stone, but we need someone to decipher it for us. And we know, and I know exactly who can do it. Someone that we have actually met quite many parts ago. It's time to backtrack all the way back to him, then we're gonna go back to Lufenia. So we can kill some more enemies, and then we're gonna go and head upwards. But yeah, we must go to Lufenia. This is gonna be one of the reasons that will give us the access to the dungeons, which will let us enter the Crystal of Air. Crystal of Air is of course guarded by a fiend, and we don't know exactly where it is, but it's out there somewhere, and we're going to relight it so that all the crystals will be lit. We have lit 3 crystals, we have 1 crystal left to go, and then we're gonna go and fight off against the real demons of this game, and we're going to restore the world to peace again. And yes, just so you know, don't think that I'm about near the end game, because I will beat the game, and after I've done the game, I will do the side dungeons, the 4 classic dungeons, and I also try myself on the PSP exclusive dungeon, which is called the Labyrinth of Time. Correctly. It's called the Labyrinth of Time at least. Yeah, the Labyrinth of Time, yeah. Labyrinth of Time is super hard, but I will try at least my best to do it. But the other 4 dungeons though will take some time for sure. Those dungeons are big, and I think we'll have at least 3 or 4 parts per dungeon. And then Labyrinth of Time in addition, I think we probably will be sitting at around 20 parts just in those. So, we'll see. That's one thing I like about this game. It's quite a long end game, and also we'll get to visit some bosses from the past. Oh, of course, in this case, the future. But of course, past these games. So we're back on the airship. Now we have to do something about this Rosetta Stone, the ciphers we can talk to the Lufenians. Remember what the guy talked about in the city as well? Dr. Unne, or Unne. Well, Dr. Unne, he of course, he is in Melmond. So let's head to Melmond, which is here. Let's find Dr. Unne, shall we? Find them first, of course. We're just gonna half the trick. So yeah, he's wandering in the graveyard. Here we have him. Just a moment, let me check that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. Okay, that was it, I guess. I guess we are pretty good at learning new languages, because I heard people that spend over a year, like half a year, if not over a year, to learn a new language from people in our world. So, like in Norway, we have two languages actually. One is used mostly in the south, and also the official language. There's also another language used more in the deep in the western mountains and also in the north, which is kind of official language, but it's not really like officially used when considering as the main language. Anyways, now that we have that sorted, let's go back to Lufenia and let's see what we can get from the town. We are at 21 minutes now, so I really want to get there as soon as possible, because I don't want to spend too much time per part. Like, I really want to avoid any time possible to go at 30 minutes, because I know some of you people have said that you don't really like to watch long Let's Play videos, you like to have them short and simple. We're already at 21 minutes now, but wow! Steven! He's getting beaten. Luckily we have things down. And let's cure him up with Kuraga. Well, Kuraga's not. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't want to make too long videos, but I don't feel like stopping now would be kind of waste, so I want to go back to Lufenia and get this thing sorted. These ones are still quite annoying, we just have to deal with them and take the fight right to their face. Just keep looking south, this is kind of like in the swamp area. Let's do fear on these ones actually, let's do double fear. No, I get to attack first on the right back with him. One fear was enough. Okay, one more random battle then, I guess. With Zaga, please help. I'm getting kind of good attack power list, seems I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm a bit over-leveled, to be honest, because I usually when I see people when they do these bosses, like the Kraken, I think I were a few levels ahead of people, usually, so that's fine. I have people preferences. Now let's see what happens if we speak to Lufenians now. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel called an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by name of Sid. Haha, Sid. That's a classic Final Fantasy name for sure. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years ago after the fall of civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light would come forth to save our people. The Lightbearers. The legend is true. I guess. 400 years ago, we had built a civilization of the highest order. Even beyond the skies we reached. That is not but history now. Can you move, please? The flying castle floats on the blue sea of stars beyond the sky. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. Of these, we showed great prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat amidst an azure sea of stars. the Sky People will pass their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. That's a bit nasty. But they at least show some interesting story. The castle floats high above the clouds of once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. Oh, that's cool. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors. Much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. We placed the last stop in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the Sky People's strength. We fought a life and death struggle with Tiamat, the fiend of wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. We got the chime, and now we can enter the Mirage Tower in the middle of the big desert to the left, or should we say to the west. But you might be wondering now. Now we at least know who this Tiamat is, and Tiamat, which also is actually a she, is the Fiend of Wind, the last fiend we have to fight. So, with that sorted, we have learned some new cool stuff about Tiamat, about the castle in the sky, and about the Mirage Tower. So, at least now we know where to go. Apparently, the Mirage Tower is where we have to go. Inside the Mirage Tower, we'll find the entrance to the castle in the sky, or Sky Castle. And apparently Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, is inside there, and we have to battle her to make sure we can relit the Crystal of Air. So that is basically it for this part. Next time, we're gonna go to that specific location, the Mirage Tower. We will climb it into the castle in the air, the Sky Castle, and then we will relit the Crystal of Air. If you have any feedback on Let's Play or discuss this game, leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and other stuff on my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.